Hi everyone. Okay, so on the topic of boxing people into boxes, a lot of people love the Myers-Briggs and all kinds of typology models such as the temperaments and Enneagram. Other people don't. They believe that it will box them into boxes and it will tell them who and what they are, and they are much more complicated than that. And they hate it that people are just boxing people into boxes. Right. So what's the answer to the question? Does these typology models box you into boxes? Drum roll. The answer is okay. I can't give you an answer. What I will say is that I believe it's no. It doesn't box you into boxes. It's people who box people into boxes. They use these things wrong, and therefore it boxes people into boxes. That's right. I hear things on the internet such as never, ever should an INFJ date an ESFP. I'm an INFJ. I am married to an ESFP and it's going pretty good. Okay, so then I read or listen to their reasons as to why they shouldn't marry, and I just think, well, it doesn't apply to us. All right. Yes, so there they have boxed you into a box and said all cases, never, never ever go for that type. When in reality, that's not how it works. Okay, we get different types of INFJs, we get different types of ESFPs, we get different types of ENFPs, INTJs, all kinds of things like that. They don't talk about that, right? Then you get mixtures as well. You can be a mixture between a type and another type. And what I found is that you can even be a mixture between your type and the total opposite. Yeah, I found that. All right. I found that in a few people actually, and they fit the profile pretty well of exactly a mixture between those two packages, and it's the total opposite. To tell you, it's an INFJ slash ESTP. I found so many types like that. And the Myers Briggs don't allow that. If you take the Myers Briggs test, it won't give you the option of giving you a total opposite result. You are this and that, a total mixture between two opposites. All right. They will maybe give you a hint that you are a mixture between this type and your neighboring type, but never the total opposite. And this is a huge problem. Yeah, I believe it. But it doesn't have to be a problem because you've got a brain. All right. And you can have your test results, look what they tell you. You can say, this is me, this is not me, this is me, this is not me. You can go do your own research. You can read up about you. You can see what are you more like. All right. So does these things box you? Yes, they do, especially if people, not the tests, if people choose to use them wrong. Okay. So we never should say, yeah, all cases, INFJs are like that. There's certain things that we can say, yeah. This is how an INFJ is, but you might be a different INFJ. You might be a mixture. All right. You might have a different temperament type. Like, for example, I found 4 types of INFJs. All right. I'm only going to mention 3. Okay. So, first INFJ is, I'm going to describe me. It's a person who wants to teach. Teach, teach, teach. Talk, talk, talk. Can't stop talking. But are very introverted and quiet when it comes to groups of people or meeting someone new. But if you talk about my subject, what I like to speak about, I will keep on talking, and especially if I'm comfortable with a person. Right? It's a weakness of an INFJ. We should work on that. We shouldn't just talk, 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 talk because people might find us boring. Right? That's the one type of INFJ. We love teaching. We love sharing knowledge. We aren't that introverted like another type of INFJ who is very introverted. All right, so that type of introvert or INFJ actually wouldn't say much. All right, they are they feel guilty when they're happy. They have the tendency to go to burnout and depression, like all INFJs do, but this one more. Okay, and they have more insecurities and they will take a much longer time before they will open up to you. Okay, that's the other INFJ. And then we have another INFJ. We have the INFJ that would party a lot. Yeah, we actually get that INFJ. You would actually think that's an ENFP. It's not an ENFP, it's an INFJ. Goes to parties, likes to laugh, laughs hard, dances a lot, likes to visit friends and have fun, and then they need time out. They really need time out. They need to go home, they need to recharge, they can't handle people anymore, they just need time by themselves. They're still an INFJ. All right. And you can't say that, oh, okay, so this type of person should never go for an INFJ. What INFJ are you talking about? There are different types of INFJs out there. Okay, so do you mean all types of INFJs? Okay, you also have your own dark side, your own shadows. Okay, and you have the tendency to have the dark side of an INFJ if you are an INFJ. But your dark sides are a little different, and and when you get a partner, all right, you will see that you can handle that dark side, but you can't handle that dark side of another person. And another person who is the same like you are won't be able to handle the dark side you will be able to handle, because that dark side fits well in with you and you guys can talk about it and work with it, but another person won't be able to do it. So if you ask the question, should I date this person? It's much more complex. You can't just say, now, Myers-Briggs says this, and this type doesn't have the tendency to work with this type, so you shouldn't do that. No, all right, doesn't work like that. But it is true that a specific type is more likely to work with a specific type because, yes, there are more cases and there are proof that you can actually that you can actually see that these types do tend to work out in more cases. But you can have that specific type of people, you can put them together, and in a certain situation, they won't work out and they shouldn't go for each other. Yeah. So that's just an example of when boxing people into boxes can become detrimental. We need to use it right. We need to be mature about it. Never say all cases, but yeah, look at the person, the individual, and give out information about Myers Briggs and everything. Maybe let them do the test. I'm not against the test, but we need to be mindful. We've got brains. All right. Okay. All right. Have a nice day, guys, and see you next time. Bye.